Yeah, I saw that.
So
I was like, he's definitely trying to pick me up.
are we gonna like start a ranking system based on how close guys are as friends and how many women would have to be in a room for them to have sex in the same room? For it to like not be weird?
What?
Like okay, so imagine this is a
Wait, what?
hypothetical. This is a hypothetical, but let's say there's the
Okay.
three of us in a room, okay? Obviously weird if we're all naked, but there's a
Yeah.
certain point that we are at currently that there would be a number of females in that room where it would be okay for us to be naked and it wouldn't be as weird. Like it wouldn't be like there's no way I'm getting naked. I mean, so imagine there's so many women in the room that we can't even see each other naked. Like that's the baseline. So there's like if you're in a small room with 100 naked women and there's just 3 of us dudes, obviously there's not going to be much of an issue. But it basically goes down to like how many women or how little women can you have and it wouldn't be awkward, and that's how we start rating friendships. So it's like, yo, me and my best bud were okay, so it wouldn't work as well if it was just 2 people because having one female between them, there are some situations where that just wouldn't be an issue. But okay,
Yeah.
so if there were the 3 of us in a room, how many women do you think we would have in that room with us for it not to be weird? And it's probably best to measure at 3 guys because one woman can take 3 guys at a time. It's just very close quarters, at least for
fair.
2 of them. I mean, one's on the other side of her, but the other 2, they're like
Well, the thing is
Yeah.
that
Oh,
I
one in the
do
butt, one in the
really
pussy, and one in the mouth.
right.
I really don't know how to answer this question.
Do you think there would be like dissent among the 2 people? Like if one was like, you know what, I would kind of be okay being in the A while he's in the V, but I wouldn't want to be in the A while the other dude's in the V. Do you think there would be like any position like that, or would it be like,
Well, like I'm really comfortable at how sexual I am, so like I never minded being naked in front of people before. Like I used to get naked in front of guys in wrestling. Like
no, I mean like, but
Yeah.
there are sexual acts going on, so like you will end up watching
Oh,
your
shit.
friend
Sorry.
finish, and you will see his cum face and stuff like that. So like, what? How many females do you think it would have to be before you just be like, bro, I don't even care. I'll take my pants off right now.
This guy on top of this thing right here.
What thing? The
I
tomato?
have no. I have no. I don't have.
Yeah,
any
he's right on top of this gas
practice or
station.
anything.
Ah, damn it! I couldn't get him. Yes,
He
I
blew
got him.
himself up.
I got him.
You got him?
Bitch, suck my cock.
All right, I'm gonna down him.
Don't
I'm
blow
gonna
yourself
finish
up,
him with
man.
this.
Oh, come on! Guys, in the cave.
Watch out! Watch out! Grab me, Ben. Don't even worry about him. Don't worry about him.
You need a weapon.
I already have a weapon. I have a grenade launcher. Oh,
Fuck!
run away! Run away! Oh shit!
I didn't even see that coming. I didn't realize that he fired one up high.
I like saw one. I was like, it's not gonna make it. It's definitely not gonna make it. I was like, oh shit, it's gonna fucking make it.
But then would it also be weird if it was only 2 females? Like, obviously, it wouldn't be too bad if we all each had our own female. But if there were 2 females, and, like, at one point, obviously, you can't just, unless you're in some weird contortion stuff, you can't have the 2 guys with the one and the one guy with the other. It would be...
That's like 3 flying up to me right now.
There would have to be 3.
Yeah, because like, I really don't know how to answer this situation. I used to like one through one is like perfect.
I feel like it would also, like... It would also
I don't wanna
depend on the
touch anyone.
females as well, though, because, okay, so if it's just one girl in with the 3 guys, she knows what she's in for. She knows that it's not like an emotional thing, but if it was us 3 guys and 3 girls, and there had to be like some kind of selection thing going on, there might accidentally be like some emotional stuff based on that. Like Cookie obviously chose the fat redhead, so now she thinks that he's into her for
Why?
some reason. No, I'm just making, I'm giving an example.
What? Wait,
He's like, why?
Why?
Why do I get the
Why
fat
the
redhead?
fuck?
Why do I get the one?
I'm giving an example, and I
You took
didn't.
such offense to that.
No, I'm just saying that because
okay,
you.
Okay,
It's
what kind of girl do you like then? All right.
I
midgets.
don't know how to do it. I don't like it. It's just weird.
He's like, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Yeah, I don't.
That was fucking great.
I feel like I wouldn't be as comfortable with one for each, just because I feel like the chick that I'm with would automatically like get super attached for some reason,
Oh, I'm good.
like they always do.
Yeah,
I
you chose
mean, like,
snobby.
Wait, are we going
unless you know how
snobby?
to like control an orgy, then you can do
Mhm.
that.
Okay, snobby.
It's
No,
not
that's the
hard to
thing.
do an orgy, you know.
That's the thing, though, is that if it actually is like a legit. Oh, you mean like if we're trading off? Like, I'm sick of this one, bro. Take her.
Not really. It's just like kind of like free fucking for everything, you know. Because I mean, like, if if you're at that point, you most likely, I'm pretty sure the girls would also be bi. So, just making assumptions here. So
There are
they'd
women that
probably
aren't
be
bi?
down to- Yeah, that's right. That is very fair.
No,
Yeah, so I mean, like,
that's
it
really
wouldn't be,
sexist.
like,
If I was a female, I'd have to be a lesbian.
that's fair. Tits are amazing.
Too much about the idea of intercourse with a male is like the huge controlling factor, and for a really long time I was like, there's no way I would ever be the dominant in a situation like that. But after being with several females that prefer the idea of the male being more dominant and aggressive, I'm not gonna say it's grown on me, but it's kind of like a different light in my eyes now rather than it. But I feel like if it was to end up being with like a male, I am not interested in being penetrated by another guy.
Yeah.
And
no,
the other
I
thing
really
too
do
is
that
that that's
stuff.
also like part
Well,
of
I
a
don't
controlling
mind touching
thing.
another guy. Is what it.
I
Oh,
could
yeah.
blow another guy.
See, like, I have to be. Yeah. I have to be like. I have to know that the other person's not going to try to control the situation.
Cookie's in trouble.
Because, like, I don't mind.
No, I fell.
Oh, okay. Cookie needs to be
Is
saved
it
from
like,
herself.
Right now, there's a guy that's dating like one of my exes.
Female ex, I'm assuming.
Ah, shit!
Yes?
I broke that box. Fuck.
Oh, you dug up underneath the chest.
Yeah, I thought I was not under it. I was like, oh, it sounds like it's coming from over here. So I dug away from it.
Okay.
Oh, maybe I did dig away from it.
I feel like the only situation I'd be able to stand another guy is if it was literally a porn situation. It's like, okay, we're here, we're getting paid for this. There's no emotion attached to this whatsoever. I feel like then I could accept
Yeah.
it. But if
Hey,
if
Cookie.
it was any kind of like
Yes.
them possibly
Chug
having
chug.
like some kind of control,
Oh,
I don't
thank
think
you.
I'd accept it.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
was
if
gonna-
the guy was like way too controlling, I would not be able to do it. But
Well, that's the thing though, is that there's always that like portion where you feel like the guy is trying to be controlling, and it's not that I'm trying to be controlling specifically by saying that I don't want another dude. It's just that there's always that underlying thing, and I just don't trust people to begin with at all. So
well, I mean, it really depends. Like for me, there you go. So like I was saying, this guy's dating my ex at the moment.
Mhm.
So I didn't mind him at first. Like everything was okay. Like they were friends with my ex and whatnot. And then I
Oh.
really started to hate him.
was he?
And
Like,
the only reason why was because each and every time that I saw him with her,
Wait, do you have
he
smalls?
Constantly tried. Yeah, I did have smalls up there. You can take them.
oh, where are they?
They should be up there.
Up by me?
I think so. If not, it's in this house over here. I think it's in this house over here. Yeah. My bad.
Is there just one or multiple?
I think it's just one.
Okay, but you didn't like him because of
I
what?
found a big shit over here.
Okay, I've already got a
Because
big shield.
he
I'll
liked
just.
mark. You know how like guys like to mark their territory with their girls,
Found another
stuff
big
like
shit
that.
over here.
What, he like didn't want you
He was
talking to
like,
your ex
oh
or
yeah,
something?
I'm like friends with a lot of my exes and all that other shit like that. I was like, okay, and then
Ooh, that
he,
sound
like,
that
constantly,
literally
whenever I looked
sounds
at them
like
or
he's
saw
like.
them-
Wait, when you were talking to your ex?
No, like if I ever just saw them around, like girl direction, he would constantly mark his territory and like make sure that he was kissing her in front of me. I was
Oh.
like, do you really need to do that? Like,
Guys, let's go.
Do you have the big potion, Cookie?
Yeah, I have both big potions.
Okay, because I couldn't find the other one. I've got a slurp if somebody wants it. Also, who built over here? Oh, this Cookie.
yeah.
That staircase trying to go down.
I would talk about a situation that I have at work, but it's still like too close to the time that it happened. But there was some controlling stuff with a couple of my coworkers that I tried to intervene early, and then after it started taking off, they came about finding out that I had tried to intervene originally, and then they got super offended by it. Like the situation was literally like, I don't think coworkers should date, and then they just like threw a massive fit like a month later, like after they had been dating for a while.
Month?
Yeah, don't worry. I don't believe in dating in coworker situation, but I also just leave my shit. You know, your shit's your shit, my shit's my shit, kind of thing. So, like if two guys are dating, or like two people are dating outside the company, I'll be like, all right, you do what you do.
No, but it was the topic
then
of the
it's like-
conversation away from work, and I told them outside of work not to do
Let's
that, and then
circle.
the person he happened to get mad at me, and he brought it up during work.
Ah, gotcha.
There's somebody
I hear-
firing
I hear
inside the
gunshots.
yeah, they're
firing
inside.
right now.
They're inside. Go in through the
Inside?
window.
Okay. I see him on the other side over there. He's up on top of the. He's up on top.
Is he?
He's right next to
There's
the,
one on
the
top.
big
Yeah, there's
arch
one on
windows.
top of the roof right now.
Yeah, Cookie, watch out! He's firing at you. Firing at you, Cookie. Run out! Run out! Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away! run
He's
away,
right
run
above
away.
me.
I can't protect you.
Cookie, he's right above me.
I know he is, but there's other people attacking me.
Jump down, you little
Yeah,
bitch.
fuck this. Guys, I have a long side.
God damn it.
All right.
They're firing
if
at
you
me.
can build, then I'll use it. But
Oh shit, you gotta run back to it.
yeah.
We have to run back towards the storm. I honestly could have ran and actually still
I
made
think
it
Ben, you should have just
without
kept
any
going.
damage.
I think
Yeah.
you're okay. If you just
Well,
kept
I
going.
would have run directly into them too, though, because I had one right next to me and then one further ahead.
That's fair.
It's fine. I only came down to 72 anyway. Oh, campfire up here too.
I've got one
Guys,
med pack.
yeah, there's fire going on right there. Guys, what's up behind you?
I'm attempting to. Yeah, there's a guy. I see him. I see him.
Papa slurp.
Oh god, guys, we have to keep running.
Do we?
All right, guys. Let's go towards southwest.
Oh shit, we do.
Just run around southwest.
I just feel like
There's a whole lot of shit going on. I'm not
it's
dealing
always
with that.
way too much of a controlling thing, and the other part of it too is that although I'm not into that type of thing just in like regardless, like female or male, at the moment I'm pushing myself back away from all of it and like declining all advances from both because I've had a little bit of a
Well, aren't you with someone at the moment?
Nope, she's
okay.
she's moving out currently.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, bud.
No, she kept telling me that I wasn't like dealing with the stuff right because I wasn't like getting all emotional or stuff like that. And then she knows that whenever I get depressed, I literally just sit there and clean, and I like completely disinfected the entire kitchen. And then I started working on like the bathroom and stuff like that. And she came over and she was like, "Oh, I thought you only did this when you're depressed." And I was like, "And you literally were yelling at me for not feeling anything." It's like obviously my dealing with stuff, I'm not going to get like super offended and stuff like that.
Guys,
Yeah, I understand that.
People get mad about the fact that I don't
No, for me,
react
like
to
when I
stuff
get
the
like
way
when I
that
get
they
depressed,
do.
I shut down.
Yeah.
Like for me, I stop eating. I don't talk much. I just kind of shut down. So, but also I'm a lot more methodical. Like on things, I don't get as much as emotional. I
Right.
tell people beforehand, like, yeah, I don't feel as much just because of
guys,
how
watch
many
out,
things
there's
have
people above
happened in
us.
my
To the
life.
right.
Right.
that it's hard for me to feel certain emotions.
Ben,
I'm sorry, Cookie.
Dragon,
We're having
guys,
therapy.
I know, we're sorry, but south.
South?
Therapy session right
People of
here.
south. Yeah, look in the south. There's people up on the south side.
Up on the hill?
No, they build up there. You see them building over there?
Oh, yeah, I see. Okay.
Not the higher building, the lower.
I see the lower. Yeah.
Yeah, they're over there.
No, but then she would also get mad because she'd be like, you don't spend enough time with Willow. And, you know, I'd bring her in here, I'd sit her on my lap, we'd play with stuff. You guys have heard us playing with stuff before, and we'd talk and I'd sing to her and stuff like that, and then she would get mad. She'd be like, you aren't spending time with her the way that you should. You're just doing your thing while she's with you. And I'm like, that's exactly what it is. I mean, I've got a guy on me. He's gonna try to keep me in the storm. Oh, they
Shit. Fuck me. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna die out here. I started moving just as I finished up my med pack, and then it was like, nope, you don't have, like, you
I'm
didn't
dead.
do it in time. So, I fucked up. I fucked up good, and I fucked up hard.
damn.
I didn't have to do anything with that situation.
Cookie, is that your last match
you
then?
didn't have any cover for me, so sorry about that on that one.
It's fine.
Is that your last match or
Actually,
not?
that was a good match. Yeah, I'm gonna pull that in the last match.
Alright. Sounds good, Cookie. Have a good night, man.
You.
Yeah, you too, guys.
See ya.
Chris, do you have Dead by
That
Daylight?
was it, actually. What up?
What games do you have?
Let's go through a rundown.
Pretty good movie.